Hi, guys. Good morning. And to the other parts of the world, good afternoon and good evening. And welcome to Let's Talk Live. So, today I'm running my 56th episode. So, thank you to everybody who has been following me and to all who has been sending me messages and watching all my interviews, Facebook and YouTube. And also, I just want to introduce myself to all those who has recently followed me. My name is Grace Billy, and I'm a stay-at-home mom. I'm happily married with two kids and currently pregnant. And I'm also a digital business owner. So I'm running this interview most of the time. Before I used to do it twice a week, but now I'm doing it once a week. And it's not actually mandatory for the business, and like it's not you're not obliged to do it. It's just that it's my personal preference to showcase you the different people with different results and to show you that we are real people. So today I do have actually a special guest. She's a friend of mine, and also I just actually met her last year, and we did some we met when she had a stopover here in our province. So without further ado, I would like to introduce you, Rowena de la Cruz.
Hello there, guys. How are you guys doing? And for those watching on every part of the world, good evening, good morning, good afternoon, whatever time it is. And hello, hello.
There.
Um,
So good. How are you today, mommy?
oh, I'm really doing good. And the weather is amazing here in Calgary. As you can see, really sunny. And maybe doing some kind of gardening because this afternoon. Yeah, so.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because you guys sent us all your snow. So,
Sorry, we love Saskatchewan. You know, the Alberta and Saskatchewan, they really love throwing each other the weather. You know, when we have it, we need to send it back to you guys. Yeah, to experience it.
and did your all your snow melted already? Like, there's no more snow.
No,
There's no more.
yeah, there's none. Hmm.
Wow.
Yeah, there's
Hopefully,
none. Yeah.
so hopefully we'll be expecting all the snow to melt this week, probably. Yes.
Hmm, hmm, hmm.
All right. Okay. So, first of all, I just want to thank you for taking the time today. I know you're a busy
Oh, it's my
mom.
pleasure. It's my pleasure.
And if you're ready, actually, I do have five questions prepared for you, so we can showcase um your personality, your background, your everything, the whole package of you to all our viewers. So if you're ready, we could actually start.
Okay, let's do it.
All right. Okay. So well, first of all, we would like to know who is Rowena. So we would like to know about you, your background, or anything that you want to share with us.
Oh, absolutely. So you already, I think, mentioned on the poster that I am a flight attendant. I'm currently on layoff. I'm also a mom of a beautiful 9 years old daughter, and I was born and raised in the Philippines, and I have five brothers and one sister, and I graduated and registered midwife back home, but I did not practice, of course, my profession. So I moved to Hong Kong in 1992 to work as a domestic helper, stayed there for 10 years. And then in 2002, I went here in Canada to work as a nanny. And after 3 years, I work on retails. And then in 2006, I landed the job, my favorite job of all, flight attendant, because it's not a job as well. It's just like people are amazing, so I love being a flight attendant. So that's me.
Yay! Thank you for sharing that, mommy. So, but I do have a question because you moved from one country to another. Like you have lived in a different countries before. So
Mhm.
was that because you have relatives there, or it was just because you're looking for a greener
It's
pasture? Or
Yeah. Well, actually, when I was a child, I want to be a nurse because I know nurses are in demand in the U.S., Europe, and everywhere. Hey, and we heard it back home that they make a good money. So I really want to be a nurse, but because my dad, I have three brothers who are in college at the time or in university. So I just took midwifery because it's just a 2 years course
Midwife.
at that time. So because they can't afford it, and my plan is to use that as my stepping stone to be a midwife. So I was hired as a domestic helper because of being a midwife in Hong Kong. I don't have any relatives there. I went there as a stepping stone because I'm looking for a greener pasture because nothing will happen back home. It's not that I'm downgrading our country, but there's no opportunity for me to be better, to have a better future in there. So I went and moved to another place like Hong Kong, and then moved here. And that decision is one of my greatest decisions because my life has changed a bit. Yeah.
Yes. Well, honestly, I admire people who move into a different, like, you move into a different country, well, from one country to another, and also the fact that you don't have relatives there. You know, I came from the Philippines and moved to Canada, so I just moved from
So
one country to another.
sorry, Grace, you're cutting off.
Oh, I'm cutting off. Okay, sorry. Well,
Yeah,
it's
okay. Now it's getting okay.
good.
Sorry.
It's all
Yeah,
right.
good now. Yeah.
Yeah. Like what I've said, I admire people who move from one country to another because it's really tough. Adjustment, everything. You need to adjust from you need to adjust yourself, you need to adjust from work, you need to adjust to everything. And like from me, I only
Weather.
moved from Philippines. Yeah. So I only moved from Philippines to Canada. And you have moved to a different like three countries. So it's a brave decision. And you need to have a tough heart to be able to do that. So I commend you on doing that.
Yeah, and I was. Mhm. Oh, thank you, thank you. I was 21 too, very at the time, really young, and no experience on nothing, being alone. I mean, have no family or relatives, even here in Calgary, in Canada, I have none. Mhm.
Yeah, it's a challenge, but it's actually being able to explore yourself and explore the world, right? So it's
Yeah.
you just need to weigh it. All right. Before we get too emotional, I'll just go to the next
I
question.
know.
Okay, my next question is so you said
This is the hardest part of the question because I might be emotional here.
yeah. So you mentioned about working from different countries, jumping from one country to another. So now that you're in Canada, what made you decide to start the online business? We would like to know
Mm.
why did you start, how did you start, and when.
Okay, this might be a little long, but I did not really plan to do online business last year when around this time of year when my company told us that I will be laid off. It just dawned on me like, holy, now what? What if they won't call me back? What if the job that I love is not there for me anymore? So what will I do? And I actually tried many few businesses already before, but I just don't like the fact that I need to hustle or bug people, and I failed on that because I'm not good at that because I kind of find it too personal sometimes because when they refuse or when they say no, I feel like they refuse me. So Actually, my mentor, who is Joyce, she's a good friend of mine, and she's already mentioning this business around March, and I say no, I'm not doing that because I'm done that. It's different. I said no, they're all the same. They're all the same. And then, of course, when I got that notification about being laid out, I was like, okay, maybe I'll give it a try because that's the thing. You can't just say no on any opportunities until you see it. Hey, so I'll give it a try. Maybe this is for me. I'll try. So I registered in May, and I start in within 2 weeks. My business is running, and the reason, aside from being laid off, is I have my daughter, and at the time when I sign up, my daughter is my greatest why, because as a flight attendant, we tend to work 4 days, like having a layover in different places, like Afghan. Hey, that's why I met you last year, because I have a layover in Regina, and I miss a lot of milestone for my daughter. I miss her birthday, some special stuff that even though I try to make it up, it's not the same because you're not there on that certain time. So that's my why. And because I became laid off, or I was laid off. So that time, we are creating more memories right now. I am on my second layoff. I got that unintentionally, I got that first why granted, because now I'm spending more time and more creating more memories with my daughter. But my second why when I joined is my parents, helping my parents back home. And oh, I'm becoming sorry, now I'm being emotional because my parents give, especially my dad, gave everything for us. There's the reason why I was here, because having 4 children to send it in college is tough back home, and he needs to sacrifice being alone, being on by himself in Saudi Arabia for 10 years, so he can send us to school. And so there's nothing left for them. So when he retired, they don't have enough money. So as children, especially for me, because I'm the one who kind of make a little bigger money. So I was the one who's trying to help them. And then when I had Michaela, then I got laid off. Of course, the help is not there. So that's why I want to look for a business that I was able to help my dad, especially with his condition now. And I'm so grateful that I had this business, because it helps me to pay at least some of his medical bills. Yeah, that's my pain and my why. And of course, I want to help people more, people like me who are looking for some changes or some extra income, because there's no job security anymore. Like, who could have thought that a 15 years flight attendant will be, losing their job, or I don't even know if I will get my job back. So that's it. That's my why.
Yes. Thank you for sharing that. I
Sorry.
thank goodness I didn't cry.
I've
Well,
tried not to.
I know your parents and your family is so proud of you, because it's really tough, especially if you have already your own family. And it's not only the time that you want to give to your family, but you also would like to support them, because it's tough back home in the Philippines, right? So I know they're happy and proud of you and where
Hmm.
you are right now. And also Michaela's proud of you because of all what you're doing, especially spending time with
Yeah.
him, because now if you ask the kids, they won't say something about you buy me this, send me here, do that. They would tell you to make time for them, especially in their growing
And that's
years, right?
I. Hmm. It's creating memories, and those last like a lifetime. That no amount of money can buy those. Because they stick with them, like your kids. Like, oh, remember this mom when we did this. It's it's nice to remember those down the road when you spend more time. And like you, actually, I applaud you for doing a lot of stuff for your kids, which is, they will remember that. They will be growing full of gratitude for you because you are there for them when they need you.
Yeah. Actually, you mentioned that, mommy. I because
Right.
before like my thinking was because I have two toddlers, so my thinking before was, oh, I need to spend time with them and stuff like that. Just enjoy time and everything. But it didn't occur to me that they will remember it. Like sometimes when we're talking and telling stories, my kids will just stop, like, mommy, excuse me, did you remember when we went there and we do this and we do that? It's stuff that they remember even from years before. So that's actually amazing because
Mhm.
you instill that on them and they remember it, which is really a proud moment for parents because to honestly, I didn't know they could um cut you and tell you something about that. Mommy, we went here. I remember you did this and we went
Oh,
here.
yeah.
Stuff like that. It's priceless. It's amazing, and it's one of the perks. Not only because we're moms,
Hmm.
but because we are spending time with them, and that's what they value most of the time.
Yeah,
Right.
well, that's no nothing can compare for that, really.
Yeah. All right. So we'll go on to before I go on to my next question, because you mentioned about doing the business and for 2 weeks you were up and running your business. So I just want to mention to everybody that we're talking about the webinar. So what is
Hmm.
a webinar? So it's actually business workshop. So and it's free, so you don't need to pay anything on that. So it's live every Tuesday and Thursdays, 5 p.m. PST, 6 p.m. MST, 8 p.m. EST, and it's global. So you just need to Google your time zone wherever you're at, Australia, Asia, Europe, or whatever country you're at. Just Google your time zone and all you need to do is register your name and email address on your website. So my website is running on your screen, www.gracebilly.com. And Rowena's website is www.rowenahdelacruz.com. So go to your browser. You can use your laptop, computer, or your cell phone, as long as you have the Wi-Fi, of course. So just go to your browser and enter our website and enter your name and email address, and we will send you the link of the webinar. And for all of you who, you know, juggling three jobs and busy and don't have the time for the free one, you can also message us or just register at the website and we will send you the replay link instead of the live, and you can just watch it on your free time. So you have two choices. You can watch the live or the replay, and just go to your browser and click our website. All right. And before I go
Hmm.
on, I just want to do some shout outs to those who's watching us right now. So to Melody who's watching, good morning. Thank you so much. And to Sis Antonieta who's watching, thank you so much for watching
Morning.
today. And to Abby, Mommy Abby, thank you so much for watching. And to Roger, who's watching, yeah, he's watching at his work right now. Thank you so much. And to Janelle, who's
Look
watching
at
from
those.
Nova Scotia, thank you so much, Mommy Janelle, for watching. So you guys can watch our live and replay of this interview on Facebook and YouTube. So just search us out and you'll see us there. All right, let me go on to my third question. So what are your top three favorites about the business?
Only three? Okay. I have lots actually. First, community. Oh, I love our community. I think because I'm a people person, I love being surrounded with people, and our community is one of the best because it. I found that when because I already had I said I already tried so many business before, and usually when you join something you're on your own, you do everything on your own, but I love that we have this community because like for the two of us, we're sharing ideas, and then I can ask someone from the community if I have like run into the trouble or run into things that I don't understand. Aside from Google, you can get your people from the community some help. And what I love about is like when I believe on the power of the people. Like when people are cheering for you, you get motivated. You get like when I ask for prayers, I love that we have 80,000 people that will pray for me, pray for my dad. Those kind of things. So that's my first is a community, and of course the business itself because I can find this business is like there's a lot in here that the other business don't have, like the proven system that works. Like who could you where can you find something that you're sleeping or you're having fun with your kids doing some stuff, and then your business is running, and you only put 10% of work because 90% are done for you. Then the automation itself, like I'm not good in composing some emails, or and so they're all doing this for you. You only need to put 10%. So the business itself is like one of my favorite because there's nothing like this. And then of course the time and freedom, we it's a given that the reason why we do a business is to make extra money or more money or whatever. It depends on how much work you put on it, and the time and freedom to do it anywhere, anytime. Because not like other business that you need to do some inventory, you need to do this quota or whatever. This is it's your own thing, your own little business. So do whatever you want to do with it. So the success that comes with it is from the product or from your own work. So you can't blame anyone actually. So it's just that's my three thing, and of course there's more, a lot more, and but the time and freedom, community, and of course the business itself. That's my three things that I love with this business.
Yes,
I hope I
thank you
answered
for
that right.
yeah. Well, just want to mention because I do know that you said you have went to different other businesses. So with the digital world right now, we actually only need a laptop. You can have your laptop, computer, or a smartphone to run the business. You don't need to take up like before in the brick and mortar, in the 80s, 90s, probably. You need to rent an office space. You need to have a room for your stocks, and you need to, I don't know, have tables for your employees and all those stuff. But this business is actually so simple because you don't need to have those business degree, or I don't know,
No,
maybe a
no.
graduate or diploma or anything, because you can be a business owner even though you don't have those diplomas or degrees. We have the training to guide you, and that's the
Yeah.
beauty of the digital world. Because I think before, when you run a business, it's more like you need to be how do I say it, up there. You need to
Mm-hmm.
be above somebody else to be able to qualify to run a business.
Yeah.
But now
Eh.
you don't need to do that. People are equal here in this business.
Mm-hmm.
We are a legit business. We have um um students who are running the business. We have part-time,
Professionals,
yeah, we also do have professionals like lawyers, nurses,
doctors.
doctors, engineers. We have that. We also have people in their golden age who are retired, who's also running their business. We also have students like doing this as a side hustle. We also have, I think, 18 or 19 years old running their
Oh
business
yeah.
as a side hustle. So there's equality nowadays to run a business compared before that
Hmm.
you need to be, you know, to be renowned. You need to be famous. You need to have a name. You need to have this and that.
Oh,
So
you need to
I
have a lot of friends.
yeah. So you need to have a lot of connections, right? So I think one of the things I love about this business is everybody's equal
Yeah.
because you if I wouldn't I cannot imagine myself being an immigrant and running a business in Canada if
Hmm.
not for this business because there's I would say there's a platform that will define before there was a platform that defines if you're going to be an employee, just an employee, or you're going to be a business owner or things like that. But nowadays it's gone. And this business proves that as well. So that's
Hmm.
one of my favorite actually. Just want to add
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, it's actually what, yeah, it's a good thought in that because, as you said, you only require the basic things, which you already have anyway. Whether I
Yeah.
run this business or what, that's why I posted this morning. It's like, if you're already doing Facebook, why not do this business and make a living while posting?
Yeah, I know. It's, you can make money online, right? So that's
Hmm.
cool. Okay. So let me go on to my next question now. What is the biggest results or transformations that happened since you started the business?
Okay, I will answer this really like I will give you more of who I am before this business because I'm already bubbly, already a positive kind of person because I always give people their second chance or but when problems comes in to me, I'm deeply affected and but when I became a business owner, because you're not just making money in here, you're not just earning a living, but the self development, personal growth is so much like our mastermind, the books that they recommend us to read, which is they're not just bring value, they're just helping you every day because that's our life. Hey, we live every day, and if you practice those things that you're learning, it will work. And so for me, that's my biggest achievement because I'm kind of totally different person as far as thinking about how to handle things in my life. Like before, I would be like just keep on crying and sad, can't eat, whatever. But now like I still get affected, like finding my dad had cancer. It affects me, but then we're looking for some alternative to to um, lengthen his life to we're looking because I believe that in every problem there's always a solution, and I believe also that God will not give you any troubles or any trials that you can't handle. So that's the greatest achievement I got in here. And then I also have I got new family, new friends like you, our group. Like it's a that's an achievement for me. And of course, the financial aspect. So there's a lot. I can just we will talk here longer if I mention more, but I will just mention those few. Yeah,
Yes.
that's it.
Thank you for sharing that. And I do know, like what you said, um, fate is bigger than our fears. So what your dad is encountering right now, it's it's just a challenge. It's probably just a rough patch, and everything will go through because our fate is bigger than anything. And
Hmm.
it, like what you said, God will not give you something that you cannot um go like you cannot, how do you say it,
Handle or
overcome. Yeah,
overcome.
you
Yeah.
cannot overcome. So yeah, it's only science. You can't. God is bigger than that,
Oh yeah,
right?
I believe in that. Amen. Yeah. Mm.
All right. And before I go on to my last question, oh, and by the way, everybody in our community is praying for your dad, and that's how big our community is.
Yeah, that's why I said, I think God will be like, okay, 80,000 people. Oh, I need to listen.
All right. Oh, and
Mhm.
just I want to share you guys one of the proof that we're you can run this business as a part time, as a side hustle, even if you're working full time. I don't know. That's my cell phone. See, I just
I
had
can
an
see it.
email. Yeah, I just had an email that somebody's watching the webinar right now, the replay webinar, and that's how taking action is things are here in the digital world. So if you want to know more, just go to our website and check out the webinar. So it's just a proof there. All right. So my last question is, do you have any advice or do you have anything else to share to our viewers, even if it's not business based, if you want personal or anything about life?
Yeah, I will I already mentioned a while ago that we we are given sometimes some kind of those trials or whatever that we're facing in our life. But remember that in every problem, there's always a solution. That's basic math. And but and For personal, it's like you need to be your faith, as you already mentioned, need to be stronger than your fear. And fear will be there, and it's okay to entertain them, but do not focus on them because that's just our human nature. Hey, we tend to think of the little those negative stuff, but don't focus. Don't, as soon as you think of them, get rid of them, and then start thinking the good one, the positive one. And that's for personal. And for what is it, for business wise, it's like, you know what, we offer free webinar. And actually last night I watched it again, and I watched it so many times, and I actually again cried because I saw myself again in one of the panelists, because that's what me when I'm watching this webinar, so you get insight when you watch the webinar, whether you join or not, you actually learn something that you can actually take away whether you join or not. So why not do watch the webinar and find out if maybe you will learn something, that maybe you're on those one of those panelists, you're on those situation, and maybe you will get something out of that that you can bring into your everyday life. And yeah, so my message is take look around you. There's always beauty, there's always beautiful things around you. Find those beautiful things around you, and then pray for the world, pray for the healing, because we need to put positive vibes to this world so we can end this pandemic. We need all our energy, our positive energy, send it out there, that we need to end this, by asking, by praying, by thinking about it. So that's my message. Sorry if I, going all around.
It's okay. It's totally good because as what you said, we have a lot of negative things going on right now in the world. We have, the COVID, the layoff, everything, and even
Mhm.
family. Like it's tough. So we need to send love, be kind, and understand people more, be more patient, be more
Mhm.
understanding. We have to send positive vibes to the world because this COVID thing is eating all up the positive energy in ourselves and in the world. So we need to lift
Yeah.
up each other and always be positive because there's a bigger God and we can overcome this. Probably not
Yeah.
right now, but hopefully next year.
Yeah, well, I'm looking forward, like everything will go back to normal, that I can fly again, visit you, see the baby, and then, yeah, so it's really looking forward, and I know it will happen. Well,
Yeah,
because it will, but we just need to put that vibes, that positive vibes, stop thinking of this negativity, because the more we put it out there, the more the word is going to absorb it. So send out positive vibes, send out beautiful things out
yeah.
of the word, and then it will absorb that.
Yay. Thank you so much. It's a good thing I didn't prepare any Miss You question for you.
I know, I was just like, I said, when you sent me your question, and I was like, because I like thinking, I don't want to think ahead, because I want it from the bottom of my heart, because sometimes when you're practicing to answer a question, I just want it to be really truly deep, deep, deep in my heart. And what you hear today, that's me. No pretension, no script or anything. That's how I feel, and I hope you guys get inspired for this, yeah, so thank you for watching. Thank you for inviting me today. And now I don't need to do an interview as well, because I will just post this.
It's
So
it's like you're Miss Universe right now.
I know. I'll be look. You have how many followers? You have 5,000 people,
Oh, at
or
6?
look at you. She has 6,000 followers, and then add my 1,300 followers. Look at that. So that's actually, this is the power of online. Hey, look at that. Like how,
Yeah,
oh, geez, unbelievable. So,
yeah. Right now I have 6.3 thousand followers. So hello to all of you guys.
oh, yeah, hi
Sorry
to
if
you all.
sorry if I'm not replying as fast as I could to your, like I'm not replying as soon as possible to your messages because like I can only hold my phone for 5 minutes and it's a little numb right away.
And not only that, come on, she has two kids, she's pregnant, running a business, running everything. Of course but oh, you are really a super duper mama, Grace. I can believe, like, you do a lot of stuff, and you still run your business so like amazingly, like crazy, like all your milestones. So congratulations to you,
Uh,
congratulations.
Thank you. God is good.
Yeah. Hmm.
All right. Well, before actually, we are running this interview for 37 minutes already. Wow, I actually talk more personal stuff.
Well, it's nice because hopefully they get something because we all human, and getting through we personal stuff. So
Yeah. All right. And the thing is we're not only showing just the business, we're showing ourselves too. So a personal aspect is also being shown to people that we're real. So that's a good stuff.
yes.
Yes. All right. So I won't take any more of your time today because I think it's gonna be time to cook lunch anyway.
Yeah. Oh, being pregnant is like all food.
Yeah. Oh my God. All right. So thank you so much, Mommy Rowena. Thank you so much
Oh
for all
no,
the
thank you.
viewers. To all who has been sending messages. Actually, I'm not reading them right now. I'm just gonna read them afterwards. And to all who did drop by and said that they're watching and they're what province are they from. So to all of you guys who are still watching, you can just drop by, say hi, and tell us where you're from, and we'll happy to talk to you and connect with you. And we might not be able to talk about business, but we could also connect and talk about motherhood. Talk about being well, I don't know, being a woman or whatever. We can talk other stuff.
Talk
So
about life. Talk about life.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Mhm.
I don't talk about life anymore. I talk about pregnancy.
And food.
Yeah. So yeah, you can just say hi to us. Search us on Facebook, YouTube, search us out, and we'll be happy to connect with you. If you think that this is all about business, well, think again because we also connect with you through personal things, right? So
Mhm.
we'll be happy to be your friend, especially in this
Mhm.
time of pandemic. We'll be happy to send
Yes.
good vibes to you as well.
Yeah. Mhm. Well, thank
All
you
right.
again, Grace, and yeah, enjoy your lunch, and thank you all for those who watch. Bye, guys.
Thank you guys. Have a good one.
Bye.